the typical life of a medical student.
Fornication, everybody drops their job. It's a problem.
Hey guys, good morning. It is the 7th of February and it's back to school day.
Oh, hell no!
What can I say? At least we get to be done with this school ASAP. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, the holiday was so short but it was eventful. Yeah, I'm going to catch my bus. I have to walk all the way to Old City because my class is at Limoges and there is no direct bus to Limoges. Are you guys seeing how dark it is? I'm not even going to tell you guys I'm using bus because taxis on high demand, because I use buses a lot. I like to use buses unless I wake up late. Or I don't need to explain all that to you. That ain't none of your business. I don't know if this is a first day at school vlog or a first week at school vlog, but we will see. This is second semester of 4th year. Guys, just 2 years left. Yay! Okay, bye. The bus stop. I actually got here like 5 minutes earlier. The bus is not showing up. Use any bus? No, me neither. If the bus doesn't show up, that means I'm going to have to use a taxi. Let me give you 5 minutes. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm showing you the typical life of a medical student, okay? In Belarus or Grsmu. When I say typical, I mean like majority. Let's say at least 70% of the students, the medical students in Belarus live like this. This is how we live, guys. Don't be fooled. This is real life. Still waiting for the bus like a clown. But my class is by 8 o'clock, but my teacher said to come by 8:30. So I actually still have time. It's like 7:45-ish. The bus was supposed to be here at 7:42. It's 7:45 now. You don't know the entrance for students. We've literally turned around this hospital. This is our first time of having classes here. So frustrating, OMG. Abby, are you excited to be back to school? Did you enjoy your holiday though?
Yeah.
Yamani, are you excited to be back to school? Did you enjoy your holiday? Did you enjoy your holiday? Kish.
I never resume.
Star boy. Are you excited to be back to school?
Yes.
Only you. I don't even need to ask if you enjoyed your holiday.
Inside.
You see glorious what? It's true, it just reminded me. Blessing, Jerry. Are you excited to be back to school? Did you enjoy the holiday?
We killed the patient.
So we're going back to class. Exactly, we all sat down. We didn't do anything because we didn't come with stethoscopes. We came to my classmate's house, Yamani. We have Russian class by 2:50 p.m. today. So we just decided to come here because our house is closer to the Russian building. Going home, we'll be like, kiss from the other side. Kiss from the other side. We're going home, oh my dears. I'm going to school, of course. I don't feel too well. Like I feel kind of sick. So my throat is heavy. Yeah, literally. I feel like swelling up internally.
Neck, over the neck. You need palpating because as you have this, yes.
Yeah.
And what, all good?
Yes, everything is good.
Please palpated patient near this tumor.
Maybe.
Abdul, please palpate.
First on those pain.
Yes,
Please go.
yes, good.
Doctor.
You have a lot of beard, so. Feeling something. Okay.
Chima, what are you always doing on your phone? Say hello to my vlog. So this is us during break.
Close your break.
Learn to close your breast. Learn to have dignity and close your breast.
Learn to close your breast. Learn to have the dignity and close your breast.
So who decides? Who decides these things?
I don't know.
It's a question.
No.
Okay, who decides that fornication is a sin?
Not fornication.
No,
but
who decides what's wrong?
What's wrong?
No, it's the fornication that I'm hearing. What's
No,
wrong
for
and what's
another
right
study, like,
of
for example,
fornication?
fornication.
So who
Is
decides
it
that it is
tablets?
wrong and it is right?
The fact that it's right or wrong, is it dependent on situation?
No.
Is it dependent on the person?
No, it's not dependent on all those things. It's wrong. It is stated in the Bible that it is
For
a
that
sin.
same Bible, we had people that committed the same thing. And
But that does not
David
stop it
said
from
they were
being a
even
sin.
after God's own heart.
I understand. I understand that people
Because in
did
today's
it.
world, we kind of, I feel there are more things to over-exaggerate than fornication. Because when you fornicate, it's a sin of your own body. When you lie, when you cheat, you've affected someone else's life negatively forever. But the fact that lying today is a way of
Seems like a
life.
normal
It's just a way
And
of
it's still a
life.
sin.
We lie, say we just call it any cruise, this one, that one. But then the fact that there's just fornication, everybody drops their jaws, is a problem. Like, that's my question now. Why? Because I think there's something going on right now. Let me tell you now. I was reading Al Jazeera, there's this documentary going on. Men of the church are fornicating up and down. And here the problem now is not to try to draw their attention, not to do it. They are thinking of making having multiple spouse legal. The only person that has not signed, yes, is the Pope. The Pope has not signed. Once he signs it, they'll start having meetings about how men can start. Christian men
In the olden days.
Exactly. They say they're married.
Family wives.
So there's just so much going on right now.
All these things are going on, but it does not remove the fact that it's still a sin.
Why is it a sin?
Because it's written in the Bible, fornication is a sin.
But still in that
I understand.
Larry, I dey wait for you. Everything right, I dey wait for your voice. Right things, wrong things. Everything we do have consequences. Abi?
Yes.
Solomon now. Because he's the greatest one. Abi, and that one
Yeah, the
we are
best of
supposed to know.
concubines.
Yes, many
And that one
pants
gets
were
him
hanging
right.
in his compound.
Yes, plenty. And he was still perfect for God. Are we the ones putting these clutches on our neck? Okay, you fornicated, you did stuff. Fine and good. Take your time and clean yourself, do whatever you want to. Why tell people something? I don't feel God is there sitting down, looking at you and thinking of how many people you're sleeping with.
No.
My point, so are we the one putting this thing on our neck? Because if God does not really care, he's more concerned about how, after all this, and how you come back to him.
Yes.
You've done this. And the thing is, before you go sleep with that man, God knows. Say this girl, she go. So if God is not so much that concerned because he has given you your will, do what you want.
Or upset.
Or upset, and then he's just
Then
chilling
why is
and waiting for
everybody else?
you. Because you know, say after this, or you decide to come back to me, or you decide not to come back to me.
That
So
is
why
system
are
of punishment.
Exactly. So are we the ones putting the clutch on our neck? They press ourselves.
I want to tell you
Your
my
own
view and the way I see it. Fornication is a sin, obviously. And we both understand that all of us are working with God personally. And we both have personal relationship with God. I think the question you're asking is the way society reacts to this particular sin. If, for example, if they heard that this person is committing fornication, it's where everybody will be like, she's committing fornication, you have seen this great sin or everything. And God, obviously, what he needs is that you acknowledge that you have sinned and you come back to him and you ask for forgiveness. But just because there is grace does not give us the right to keep sinning. It's not like God does not care. God does not want you to sin.
I know where you're going to. Don't worry. Just fornication. Where does it start?
From the mind.
Mind now.
What?
Your thoughts.
Some people
Your
forget
thoughts,
their
desires.
minds. I think that's
Already. The Bible did not say you must sleep with the person. But do we see the minds of people?
That's why it is between the person and God. Acknowledge that you have sinned and ask God for forgiveness.
Now, Papa, sir,
and you
why?
forgiveness. You get obviously we're living in a society where most people don't even have a relationship with God.
Not even society. society now. Even in the church, we have see Sami Okosio. That man is going through some hard time. People are just saying a lot of things and blah 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 blah. But we forget something very important thing. That man is a man. Nobody catch him. He came to say that I did this. You people should forgive me. Jesus. And you guys saw the backlash. Him falling to his weakness doesn't make him less of a man. Doesn't make him less of a prophet. Do you understand my point? And before he came to this point, trust me, that man would have slept with so many women in his head already. The question right now is only when we pick these things out physically that we hold people and press them. But in the real sense, do we actually have that right to do that?
Kish. You need to understand that it's not everybody that has this understanding that you have. Even our parents, it's not everybody that has to understand that if you sin, it is between you and God. The person is supposed to go to God and ask for forgiveness. So people, this majority of the people that hold people by neck, I understand. Majority of people that even hold people by neck, some of them are not Christian. And when you are talking inside the church too, it happens. I know it happens. Especially when you come out and they know that this one I've slept with this person. So some people will look at you with some eyes and they'll be like, this one is a fornicator and everything. But what should matter is what God thinks about you. What's going to give that person inner peace is what God actually sees that person as.
I like that.
You get what I'm saying?
That this thing,
yes, I agree. It happens. Yes, it does. So human beings, we feel like we are God, but what actually matters is how God sees that person. You get what I'm saying? Yes, so it happens. Thank you.
My dad did not.
My for me, starting from the Solomon's part and
Solomon branding.
No tell me say the Old Testament.
no, calm down. I would say that the Bible it contains the word of God, but not everything in the Bible is actually the word of God. Yes. You know that king in Daniel, Belshazzar, he did something. Belshazzar was known as a drunkard. He's following women, all those things, having concubines and all of that. But God never said anything the same way it happened to Solomon. God did not say anything about that. But when Belshazzar decided to take from the cup dedicated for temple worship, God found a reason to talk. So basically, that's basically leading me to this point of mine.
This point of view.
Paul said something that you shouldn't fornicate because you are the temple of God.
Yours.
So now we see another reason not to fornicate. Not just because it's a law. The law is important, but now God sees you holy, He sees you sacred, and that's why we shouldn't fornicate. Now, so we are saying that yes, fornication as a child of God is not, it's a sin. And number two, it's not your normal. Like you shouldn't fornicate because your body is dedicated unto God, holy, sacred, different, and all of that. But now, if a child of God, a Christian fornicates, that doesn't change him from being a child of God. Because you were not called a child of God by your works. By grace, you are saved through faith. You were not called a child of God by your works.
So why is it? Wait,
because
why is
it actually not answer the question?
Yes.
If every Christian know all these things, why is it now perceived differently? Why do we still put those shackles on ourselves?
Basically, it's not right. It's for we as a church to condemn people for their sins. But love, if I love you, basically, that doesn't change the fact that I can't caution you.
It's different. When you caution me,
It doesn't change the fact that I can't caution you because love is basically truth. If I tell you that, okay, guys, this is not your nature. I can't come to you and tell you, oh, guy, you are going to hell.
Let me give
God
you
is
an
not your
example.
father.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's Friday evening. I'm on my way to church for choir practice. I told you I'm showing you typical life. Well, this might not be part of the typical life because maybe not every medical student has to go for choir practice on Friday evening. But well, it's my life, so I just got to church and well, the doors are closed. That's Susanna. This is great. So you already know. Say hello. Hi. Glory. Say hello to my YouTube channel. Hi. So we're in church now. Somebody opened the door.
Hey guys, see video, see favor.
Like the video, what's the face? I sure she's now zooming in.
How do you know?
I don't vlog.
Oh, I like good vibes. Robotics.